It's 6:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Police are still trying to piece together the circumstances leading up to the death of a Maitland woman found floating in the Hunter River. The body of Elizabeth Small was discovered at Lorne on Sunday. Sergeant Dave Rose says the 61-year-old was last seen more than a week ago.
Last confirmed sighting of her was at around 2:30 on the afternoon of Tuesday, the 2nd of December this year, when she was seen using an ATM outside a building society on Beaumont Street in Hamilton. She was reported missing by her husband last week. Anyone with information that may assist police is encouraged to contact Maitland detectives or, of course, Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000.
It appears the great white shark living in Lake Macquarie now has a hook in its mouth. Local fishermen who've spotted the shark in recent days say there's fishing tackle hanging out of its mouth, prompting fears someone is trying to catch it. New South Wales Fisheries says a fine of $55,000 can be imposed, along with a 12-month prison sentence if anyone threatens, harms or interferes with a great white. Newcastle's Labor councillors have led a renewed push to formally oppose the state government's decision to truncate the city's railway line. Despite work already beginning ahead of the planned closure on Boxing Day, councillors voted to write to the Premier and other state MPs in a last-minute attempt to overturn the decision. Labor councillor Tim Krakenthorpe says closing the railway would go against the party's plan for the region.
Our transport strategy actually wants to increase public transport usage, and if they cut the line, the government's already said it's to decrease public transport usage. So it flies in the face of our strategy and our policy and what we're trying to achieve for the people of Newcastle.
Police have charged 2 men over the theft of copper wiring from Boolaroo earlier this week. It's claimed the 47 and 33-year-olds stole a trailer containing the wiring from a property in Main Road on Tuesday. They were arrested in bushland at Wangi yesterday, where police also discovered other copper cabling, along with methamphetamine and ecstasy. Port Stephens Council has begun work in making Bagnall's Beach Road safer for pedestrians by removing overgrown foliage surrounding several roundabouts. It's hoped once work is completed, the area will be more aesthetically pleasing, as well as providing motorists with better visibility. Council's Public Domain and Services Section Manager, Peter Matwejo, says the refurbishment will bring a number of benefits to the area and those who use the road.
Bagnall's Beach Road roundabouts were something a bit overgrown with foliage and weren't looking that aesthetically pleasing. So what we've decided to do was to clear them, make it more safer for the motorists and the pedestrians, at the same time making it a beautiful landscape.
And the International Children's Games have wrapped up with a closing ceremony at the University of Newcastle last night. The home team ended up with 3 gold medals. The Dutch city of Alkmaar will host the next Games in 2016. Now with sport, Edie Deemer.
The Newcastle Jets are reportedly in takeover talks with Scottish Premier League club Dundee United. The club, owned by Scottish millionaire Stephen Thompson, has shown interest in other A-League clubs before, but it is believed the talks with the Jets are advanced. The Jets have been on the market for more than 5 months. Toronto workers are protesting against the result of their November 22nd loss to Hamilton Wickham, claiming the Hamwicks had an advantage in the form of rep player Mark Dries. Toronto had 2 key players away at the New South Wales Country Championships, which Dries had withdrawn from due to work commitments. The Newcastle District Cricket Association will make a decision on Tuesday night. And Charlestown golfer Jake Higginbottom insists that he made the right choice coming home for the Australian PGA Championships. Higginbottom missed the penultimate Asian Golf Tour event, the Thailand Golf Championships, but says he is more interested in competing in Europe or the US. That's sport. I'm Edie Deemer.
2 NURFM News Time, 26 to 7.